Hi everybody, it's Gray.
And it's Brigid, and we're here to give you our review of the film Get Low.
Get Low.
So Gray, why don't you start us off?
Alright, maybe you've heard about this film. It's an independent film, very independent film. Small-time producers, it looks like, put their money into it. But it has Robert Duvall and, I won't blank, what's his name? Bill Murray. Bill Murray, that's his name. You know, you like him. He's the funny guy. He's not, this isn't a comedy. This is a drama about a recluse who, toward the end of his life, decides he wants to throw himself a funeral party. He wants to throw it while he's still alive, and he wants it to be a confessional of sorts. People come, tell stories about him, all this good stuff. Sissy Spacek's in it, and she's a woman who knows a little bit about his past. We don't really know much about his past. Part of the movie is discovering who he is. Obviously, Robert Duvall plays the main character, and basically, Bill Murray owns a funeral parlor, and he's going to put on the funeral. And also, Lucas Black, you may remember him. He was a little boy. He's a young kid actor. He's an adult now. He's also Bill Murray's assistant in the funeral home. There, that's your plot summary. What did you think about the movie?
I enjoyed the movie. I thought it was fun for a drama. It wasn't overly weighty, so it was still enjoyable. And that was nice. Some really fun performances in this movie. There were a few elements I thought were a little bit obvious. You know, I'm always a little disappointed by movies that have a big reveal of some kind. You know, when you find out the big reveal about his past. Interesting, but maybe built up a little bit too much in my mind. But that aside, I really enjoyed the movie. The writing was fun. The dialogue was really fun. It was set in some backwoods town. I don't know. I'm assuming it's in Missouri.
Part of it was shot in Missouri.
Okay.
I think.
I don't think they ever say that, but I know at some point they crossed the state line to Illinois. Okay. Well, the accents were really fun. I didn't feel like those were over the top or anything. It was an enjoyable movie.
This is something that's come about since, in the 80s, the studios used to do these small little films that have the feel of an independent film, but they're not necessarily the edgy independent film. They're more the comfortable independent film. It's where they've taken the emphasis off of special effects or off of huge production values and put it more on a really well-written script and with some good performances, where part of the joy of the film is watching the performances. Nowadays, there's a niche market in the independent market for that. You get either your really edgy movies or you get the more comfortable ones. And I like the comfortable ones. Some of them are better than others. I rarely love the comfortable ones, and that's the case here. I like this film quite a bit. I didn't love this film. There's problems with the films. None of them major or glaring or fatal. Bill Murray is good in this film. You expected that. Lucas Black was great. I really thought he was a standout.
Yeah,
unexpectedly
good.
And but I really think Robert Duvall has given one of the best performances I've seen him do here. He's always consistently good. He seems to get better with age. He knocks this one out of the park. It's his movie. He knows that, and he runs with it. He's subtle at times when he doesn't need to be subtle. He's not. He's the kind of actor anyone who's done any acting just watches and goes, yeah, that's how you do it right there. It's well shaded, very well done.
I wanted to give a shout out to Gracie the Mule, who
I
thought
excellent. Yes.
It's a heart-rending performance as a mule.
I bought her as a mule the entire
did too.
time. She never let go on that. I was impressed too.
Yeah.
This is the kind of film my parents would like. If they can get over there are some instances of bad language. Not a lot of cussing, but there are some bad words in there. But, it's that kind of film. I think it's the kind of film, if you like a good story, if you like good acting, you're going to like it. There are some people, this will probably be their favorite film of the year. I don't think most people is going to be that way. It's definitely not my favorite of the year, but it's a good film. You're not wasting your money seeing this. Any final thoughts?
No, just I recommend it. I will preface all of this by saying that, well, I guess I'm not prefacing anymore, but that I happen to love movies that focus really heavily on characters and character development. I don't really care that much about plot all the time, so that was part of what I enjoyed about this movie. It did have an interesting plot, but it was kind of the string holding all these characters together, especially the Robert Duvall character. So it's worth seeing just for that.
At some point, I really wanted one of the members of the Temptations to come out and go, "Get low." Never happened. But we won't hold the grudge.
I hope we don't give anything away with that.
No, I'm sorry. Yeah. We try to make this pretty spoiler-free. Forgive us if we just blew it.
But the Temptations are not in this film.
No. Four Tops, not there.
None of them.
And that's kind of a shame. Oh, well. I think that's it for now. From Brigid and Gray, until next time, Bye, everybody!